Shalom, brothers. This is Apostle Ricard back with another quick impromptu video. I want to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And I don't have a title, but I'm just going to go in on this. I'm going to go right to the point, man. We're going to get right to the point. Shalom, all brothers of the hopeful elect, man. Like I said, man, I'm always watching videos every day and stuff online. And, I like to watch a lot of them body cam videos, the arrest videos. And I watch it just to really see how Jake, the 2/3 of Israel, have sunk to the depths of depravity, man. Okay? Primarily the women of the... Because, look, there's more women on the earth than men. There's more women on the earth than men, man. Okay? So there's more Israelite men, actually, than there is Israelite... Salakia, I had that wrong. Let me correct. I want to make sure the point comes across clear. There's more Israelite women on the earth than there actually is men. Why? Because men are allowed to have more than one woman. A man is allowed to have more than one woman. And that's not even just the Israelite man. That's any man on the planet, right? All men, period. But let's just bring it back to the Israelite man, our people, the tribes of Israel, right? The Israelite man is a sovereign by rights, but we're not right now. Even though by nature we're sovereigns, but we're really not sovereigns now because we're in captivity. We're sovereigns in captivity. Because if we were really true sovereigns, okay, right? If we were true sovereigns, we wouldn't have to answer to Esau at all. We wouldn't have to pay rent. We wouldn't have to pay bills because we would have everything on lockdown. And the resources would come to us just on the fact that we're in control. Like right now in this kingdom, Esau, Job 9:24, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? So Esau, starting with the elites, them illuministic characters, them banking families, all the resources are coming to them because they conquered everything. They took everything. So everybody else on the earth, Israel and the nations are there to serve them. So everything that's coming to them, they're getting everything. Which, okay, that's cool. They're in the rulership, right? That was the prophecy. Anyways, we're sovereigns in captivity. When Yahushua come back, then we'll be restored to our true nature, even our women, right? Right now, these women, man, look, man, brothers, this is a piece of advice to you brothers, man. Real talk. I mean, there's always exceptions. But for the most part, man, you brothers, stay the fuck away from them fucking, stay away from the black woman. Stay away from the black woman. Stay away from these fucking black hyenas, man. These monsters are something else, man. Like, yo, when you watch them videos, and that's not just some fucking movie, that's real shit. Real recorded incident, but then you see it in real life out here on the street. These black women, and then you know what? The young ones and the older ones. These older black women, but you see when you watch, you see where them young ones get it from. You got grandmothers, old gray-haired, nappy-haired black women, old as a motherfucker in their 60s and even 70s, still acting like hyenas in their old age because that's who they always were. So then their daughters and their granddaughters and even their great-granddaughters, that's why it's a wrap until Yahushua get back. But then you got these idiots, right? Simp niggas, Dr. Umar Johnson type niggas talking about you gotta be dealing with, you can't leave them snow bunnies alone, leave them snow. Man, fuck you. The Israelite man, like I said, truly is a sovereign. So you brothers understand this. We said this years ago. I'm gonna say it again. The Spirit has got on me to bring this point out. You could deal with any type of goddamn woman you want to deal with. Don't let nobody tell you what the fuck you can and can't do in righteousness. Okay? Furthermore, all right? Furthermore, hold on, Moses, remember? Moses had a woman that was of another nation, right? Who was Moses' father-in-law? Jethro. He was of them so-called Hamitic nation. But Moses' wife was of another nation. Moses himself, one of the greatest leaders, right? The man that led us out of Egypt by the power of the Lord, his woman was of another nation, right? And that's why it got to a point. And Jake has always been that way because Aaron and Miriam, Moses, they were talking shit. They were gossiping about that. And the Lord cursed Miriam with leprosy. And then Aaron repented. No, because she's just a woman anyway. Women always talk shit. But then, okay, some idiot put up cave beast. The black woman is the cave beast. Go watch them videos, right? You know, you got your little scoffers on here still. They love calling the white woman a cave beast. She might very well be. But you know what? The black woman is who the ones you see acting like cave beasts. I was just watching a video just now. Some black women got arrested at the airport because they were acting like hyenas at in the airport, right? At a Burger King in the airport, whatever. They got into it with somebody, right? Who the one going to Walmart shoplifting with their kids? And then when they get caught, they fight the cops. They scream and yell and fall out and act like straight up primates, like gorillas. So who are the ones acting like cave beasts? See, but that go to show you, you got simple-minded niggas out here. I want to use the F word so bad, but I can't. Homos that are under the vibration of the black woman. They were raised by probably single black mothers, Big Shirley, right? Some big fat ogre-looking black woman with a bunch of fucking kids by different men. So you're gonna tell me that that's a woman? That's a woman that you really would like to get with, right? That's a woman that you really, you know, every once in a while we get these little scoffers in here, brothers. Hey, you brothers in the comment board, man, you understand what I'm saying? You brothers on the comment boards, man, y'all get it. Y'all, I'm not dealing with these fucking little homosexual scoffers, man. I ain't dealing with them. You brothers, if y'all want to learn, y'all get at these scoffers. Y'all get at them, man. You think what I'm saying? Like that, right? Yes, from what I see, most black women that I see act like that. You dig what I'm saying? Most black women that I see every black woman I see act like that. But you know what, dude? My thing is this with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, man. You are homosexual. You a punk. Okay, you know you got nothing better to do. So you just do what you do. You brothers get at this little homo on the comment board. Let me explain. Look, man, the scoffing shit is over with, man. The scoffing, the age of the scoffing is over, bro. Yeah, I can't believe they're going to show you, man. They're going to show you, man. These motherfuckers are lost. Hey, the Lord got them. And remember Isaiah 29 and 10. Isaiah 29 and 10. For the Lord have poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep. You got dudes out here, these motherfuckers, they go into, what's the word I'm looking for? In particular, they go into like like a sleep for a little while, then they come back but it's over with, man. The prophecies are taking place. All these prophecies that we see taking place, you see what I'm saying? And all this shit going on, but you still got certain little holdouts that still want to scoff. Just come on the internet. That's a homo. That's a dude that gets fucked up his ass. You see what I'm saying? Or he probably got fucked up his ass at some point when he was a little boy. Somebody didn't mess with him. They messed up in their head. You understand what I mean? So that's it. They got nothing better to do but just come and try to scoff the truth. You're going to always have little diehards. But you ain't doing that. You ain't affecting us, man. You ain't affecting us, man. We teaching the truth. The spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This truth is going out. You see what I'm saying? But you got little moles that still want to come on there. Yeah. Motherfucker, man, you probably sitting somewhere in your mama's basement, sitting in your mama's basement in some dirty drawers, eating a big bowl of dry Captain Crunch cereal with a 2-liter bottle of chocolate soda, man. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, go get a life. But anyway, to you sincere brothers, stay away from the black woman. But you notice they get offended. These homos, These little black homos, they get offended when you talk about the black woman. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, brother? So that's what that is. You dig what I'm saying? That's what that is. You see, stay away from these motherfucking hyenas, man. Okay, it will lead to no good. You can deal with any woman you want to deal with, and if you don't have to deal with a woman of the other nation. You got there's 12 tribes of Israel, so you could deal with one of the women of the northern kingdom. You know, you want to get you a Mexican woman, get you a Puerto Rican woman, get you a Native American woman, a woman with real hair. Okay, but make sure you get you a woman that's fit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? These women, or whatever, but these other hyenas, I don't care. They could be skinny as a rail, but if they act like a hyena, stay away from them because they'll get you killed out here in these streets, man. They'll get you put to death. You see what I mean? But these so-called black women, stay away from them. Now, like I said, through the spirit, there's always exceptions. Because I know there's brothers that deal with so-called black women from the tribe of Judah, and the women are cool or whatever. Yeah, Simeon. The Simeonite woman is bad. You see what I'm saying? The Simeonite woman is bad, man. You know what I mean? Them Dominican women are fine as hell. Get you a Dominican. You could do, man, but stay away from these fucking black women, man. Don't deal with them, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, you notice something about these scoffers? These scoffers, man, these motherfuckers are something else. They act just like black women. They're talking points of a black woman. They'll try to bring out that, yeah, look at you. Like they just like black women. They're homosexuals. And I'm going to say this, man, a lot of these dudes are probably dudes from these other Israelite groups too. These dudes are fucking homos, man. These dudes, you know, a lot of these dudes, bro, well, it came up. They like to shove shit up their ass. You know what I mean? Dudes like my man, Deacon Hakah. They like to put dildos. They'll get with some nasty black bitch and tell her, yo, baby, shove that up my ass. They like to shove shit up their ass. Hey, what the brothers say? Yeah, Eve's little purse dogs. That's right. Hey, you brothers, you get at that homo on the comment board. Y'all get at him. If y'all want to learn, y'all get it. Look, this is a homo. Get him off the thing, man. Y'all just come at him with scriptures. Y'all deal with him. He's beneath me, man. I don't deal with people. Look, I'm a high vibrational dude. I only deal with people that's on my level. I don't even address. Normally, I don't even address people that's beneath my level. But this is beautiful, brothers. Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This is a beautiful thing that y'all brothers are getting to see this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And this is exactly why these hyena black women act the way they do. Because they got beta male simp niggas, homos, little black homos that like to shove shit up their ass that are keeping them up, that are keeping them going. You see what I mean? That's why if you look on the internet, if you look on TikTok, you got all these black women crying, right? All these little hyenas crying because the black man don't want them. And you know what? Like I said, homos like this, man, they way behind. Even these jakes in the world, they don't want nothing to do with the black woman no more. They don't want nothing to do with the passport bros. That whole passport bro movement, remember? These jakes, man, they went over to Philippines. They went to Europe. They went over to shit. Some of them went to China. They went to the DR down in Dominican Republic. They went to Puerto Rico. They went to overseas different places, man. And they got them women from the other nations, man. Which some of those women might be Israelites anyway, but they don't like these jakes, these so-called black men in the world. A large portion of them woke up and said, "Fuck that, man. We ain't dealing with the American black woman or the American women in general," and left. That's why these black women. Remember, Kevin Samuels, winter is coming. It's here. Winter's here. So now that's why these bitches. Remember Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. For many days and years, right? The gathering shall not come. The vintage shall fail. So that happened. A lot of these black women, these what they call that, the DEI hires, a lot of them got laid off. They were making money. They had degrees, right? They said they didn't need a man. Fuck, and then their whole thing is fuck the black man. Fuck the black man. We don't need you, nigga. For the past 50 years, that's been the narrative, right? That's been the narrative. All these so-called high-level, educated black women, right? They said they don't need the black man. They said fuck the black. They did everything in their power to destroy the so-called black man. Abortions, black women lead in abortions. Now these are facts that these little fucking beta male homos can't deny, right? They lead in the book, but they love the black man so much, right? You see what I'm saying? But you know what? My attitude is this, brothers. For you sincere brothers of the hopeful elect, hey, fuck them. If them niggas want to be with the black woman, then you be with the black woman. Nobody telling you not to do it. Go for it. You stay with them. Purse dog, like the brother said. I love it, brother. Continue to be the black woman's little purse dog. Do that. It's groovy, man. That's groovy. You go for it, man. Stick with your sisters. God bless you. You know what I mean? So, hey, us, man, the ones of us that got sense, man, hey, like I told you, brothers, you sincere brothers of the hopeful elect, okay? You sincere brothers of the hopeful elect, you brothers that got sense, hey, man, you can get you any other, the Israelite man can deal with any other woman that you want to deal with, man. Hey, the Moabite women are fine. I dealt with some Moabite women before, fine as hell. Moab, you know, Elam, them Elamite women are fine. But like I said, if you want to stay within the bounds of Israel, you got a whole bunch of other tribes. You could do Naphtali, Asher. I've dealt with Issacharite women. Ephraim, most of my life I dealt with Ephraimite women. You know what I mean? And yes, I like to deal with the white woman. I could deal with the white woman. I could deal with any other woman I want to deal with. Okay, at least white women, all right? A lot of these white women, they go to the gym, they take care of themselves, they eat healthy. They have that beautiful, long, straight hair. But it's funny. It's funny. Hey, you brothers, for you sincere brothers, right? Yeah, the Zebulonite women are fine. Hey, it's funny. Niggas like that, like these little homo niggas that like to defend the black woman, tell me why is it that most of these black women wear blonde hair? How many black women do y'all see walking around with big blonde, straight blonde wigs on? Like that's really their hair. So the black woman really wants to be the white woman. She really desires to be the white woman, right? But I'm lying. I'm just making that up, right? I'm just making that up. Go outside, go around, or look on YouTube. You see what I'm saying, bro? Look on YouTube. These so-called black women, why is the black woman wearing blonde hair? Why are they wearing weaves? Why are they doing that? Why are they not wearing their natural hair? Why are they not wearing their natural hair? You understand what I mean? Why? Why is it every time you turn around, you see a black woman with blonde? Even if they, let's say, even if they got like dreads, the dreads are blonde. Why? Now, wait a minute. What's the deal with that? Somebody explain that to me. Why do these black women make their hair blonde? Even if they got dreads, you see the dreads will be blonde. Because these so-called black women are bugged out, man. They're bugged the fuck out. And another thing, ain't no woman in the truth. All right? Job 39:17. We told you brothers that years ago. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. These women ain't got the truth, okay? They might, as far as they can go, their little peon brains can go. If you tell them, okay, they might understand that part, and they don't even really believe that. I know 35 years ago, we've been there, done that. See, but little homo punks wouldn't understand that. And a lot of these niggas are niggas that learned from us. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these little homos, these are niggas that learned from us. We taught you niggas the truth. Okay, we taught you niggas that you were Israelites and what the deal was, man. But, you know, the scriptures talk about rebellious children, man. That's in Timothy's, 2 Timothy's. You see what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? For in the latter times, many shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. You see what I mean? So that, you know, we understand that. We understand that. We know what it is. But you sincere brothers of the hope of the elect, like I told you, brothers, man, when these scoffers come on here, y'all deal with them, man. Y'all deal with them niggas, man. Y'all get at them with the scriptures, man. But then again, in retrospect, really, I really don't even want y'all to do that, man. I just want y'all to learn. I really don't want you brothers to do that, man. Really, man. Fuck them. I mean, at this time, 2025, you see what's going on. You had the government shutdown. You got all this shit. We already in the midst of World War III, but then you still got some little homo that would have come in. But I find it amusing. It's not bothering me. It ain't hurting me at all, man. I find it very amusing because the scuffer thing is over. That's played out, man. Like you got guys, but that's what, brothers. That's set up as a lesson to you, brothers, as an example of what can happen to you when when the Lord casts you out to them reprobate spirits, man. And a lot of these dudes are dudes, like I said, I already know who these dudes are. I already know who they are through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. These are dudes that like to shove dildos up their ass, bro. So we're gonna listen to somebody like that. That's a sodomite. And you know what the Bible says about sodomites? Leviticus 20 and 13. We already know. So these are people that have reprobate spirits on them. That's Romans. Remember? For this cause, because they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Lord, the Most High, gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. So basically, people like that, they're angry and mad when they hear the truth. They're angry, they're mad because they know they got them demons on them. So what they want to do, they want to come and try to interrupt the peace of sincere brothers that really want to learn. You sincere brothers, right, that really want to learn the truth, they want to come and they just want to fucking fuck with the, they want to fuck with the brotherhood. They want to fuck with trying, letting truth come out, man. You understand? That's what it is. These demons, they can't just go, like back in the days, like back in One West, when you had demons coming in the school, dudes that wasn't right, so-called brothers that wasn't right, what would happen if they got kicked out or even if they fell off on their own, they would leave and we would never hear or see from them again. They would just go back in the world and they would just go back into obscurity. They would just go back into obscurity and just disappear. Maybe one day you might run into them on the street and see them. They always looking all bugged out and shit, right? But now in these days, the past couple of years, these demons, either they get kicked out because they were being wicked anyway while they was in the camp, or they leave because they went over to another doctrine. But instead of just going about their business, do your thing, do you, they gotta hang around and be demons. Hence, that's where you get your scoffers from. Because most of the scoffers are niggas that was around us. So a lot of the times, a lot of these dudes, brothers, these are niggas that was in the camp, whatever camp they was in, they either got kicked out or they left on their own, but they just, they got homosexual demons, because only homos are all worried about what other men are doing. And another thing, brothers, remember this, I'm talking to you sincere brothers, only a homosexual is worried about where another man is sticking his dick. Like I said, hey, I don't care, but I'm just telling you, brothers, man, hey, if possible, man, like just for you brothers' welfare, stay away from these black women. But if you like the black woman, you deal with the black woman. For you brothers, you sincere brothers, if you can find a black woman, or if you come across a so-called black woman, a so-called sister that's halfway decent, and you attracted to her, you want to rock with it, then you go for it. That's for you brothers, you sincere brothers. That's why you think we always say you sincere brothers of the hopeful elect, right? If you come across a so-called black woman and she's halfway decent and y'all vibe and y'all click and you want to deal, I can't give you an order not to deal with the black woman. I just give you advice. There's brothers already right now that have black women that they're dealing with, that their wives are Eve. That's cool. That's groovy. You go for it, man. You deal with what you want to deal with. Like I said, I can't tell another man where to stick his dick. But hey, for you brothers that you ain't fucking with Eve, you could deal with any woman you want to deal with, bro. You could deal with any woman you want to deal. You want to get you a Moabite woman, you deal with the Moabite woman. You want to get you an East Indian woman, you could deal with that. Okay, you want to deal with a white woman, you could deal with the white woman. Right? You know, you want to get you a fine white woman, you Edomite woman, you could deal with her. You could do what you want. The Israelite man is a sovereign. We could deal with any woman we want to deal with. And that's in the law. Why? Okay. Why is there a law of the concubine in the scriptures? There's a law. Israelite men, King David had concubines. King Solomon had concubines. All the kings of Israel had concubines. And it's not just the kings, any Israelite man. The average back then in the ancient world, the average Israelite man dealt with concubines if he felt like doing so. Okay? In the kingdom, guess what? We're going to have concubines in the kingdom. All right? There's no law saying that you can't deal with the women of the other nations. But like I said, if you brothers are the type of brothers you don't like dealing with the women of the other nations, you don't have to. You got 12 tribes of women you could deal with. You see what I'm saying? You got 12 tribes of women you can deal with. And it's all in the scriptures. You can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you brothers don't feel like you locked into dealing with the nigga woman. These niggas are bugged out. See, that's a person like that. These people, like these Dr. Umar Johnson type niggas. But look at this nigga Umar Johnson. He got all that shit he was talking. First of all, that nigga was ripping these dumb niggas off. He was ripping niggas off, talking about some school he was going to open up. That was 10 years ago. That school ain't still there. That nigga was just telling the black woman what she wanted to hear, stroking her ego. And even now, I was watching another video on YouTube. All of them, like them red pill dudes, them influencers, they be putting all kind of videos out there. Basically the black woman, these black women are feeling it now. Winter's here. They're up there crying, how come what's up with these black men? Why they don't want to deal with us? Why they don't want to deal with us? Because they tired of your ass. They're tired of you. And they got nothing. Hey, we didn't tell them that. That's something these jakes figured out on their own. Because them niggas is tired of getting into altercations, ending up dead, ending up in jail, ending up destitute because of some fucking black bitch. Okay, because back in the days, Jake wanted to get with the black woman, but the black woman told Jake to go to hell. I don't need no. Remember Beyonce? Independent. I am independent. Right? Remember all that? Right? Beyonce. Right? She was one of the main advocates telling these black women they don't need no nigga. You're replaceable. Remember, you must not know about me. All them Beyonce songs. I could have another you in a minute, right? But now, them bitches found out that them degrees and all that shit ain't worth two shits, right? Kevin Samuels told you, right? This dude, Kevin Samuels, said it. And a lot of the shit he said was true. And now it all came to fruition, right? Back, like, okay, you got some chick when she was in high school, back when she, like, let's say a black one back in the day, or back when I was in high school, you had a lot of fine black women, right? Little fine black chicks, right? And Jake was trying to get with them, right? But guess what? They didn't want the decent jakes. Those were your what you call them? Those were your nerds, your geeks, your corny guys, right? The dudes who didn't dress like thugs. They were just regular guys, right? Might have had some glasses on, but they were smart guys. They got good grades. They did what they had to do. They learned. They applied themselves, right? They graduated. And then they went to college or whatever, and then they might have did but those are men. And then they went and became CEOs of companies or opened their own business or whatever. Or certain other dudes, they went and started playing ball, whether they joined the league or whether some dudes became actors or whatever later on. But them women, right, they didn't want those dudes. Those were the corny, goofy dudes, right? They wanted Pookie and Ray Ray. So they got with Pookie and Ray Ray because they were cool, they were thugs. So they got with them because their mamas did the same thing. So they got with them. So they got with one Pookie, got with them. Pookie put a baby in them. and then split. He split or whatever. Then she got with another Pookie, then another one. That's what they do. So here it is. By the time they're in their 20s or early, whatever, 20s and 30s, they got like a bunch of kids by different dudes, right? And they end up on the whole the EBT, the welfare, the Section 8, whatever. There you go. So now those type of women are realizing they want, they see these top level dudes, right? These jakes that living in penthouses and living in all that shit, penthouse, right? These nice apartments, upscale house. Now all of a sudden they feel like they deserve those type of guys. And then those type of guys, he got them a nice white woman. They like them NFL dudes. They got them nice little pretty snow bunnies, right? They got them little snow bunnies. Why do you think these top jakes are marrying snow bunnies? Why? Oh, I already know. Because they sellouts. They hate themselves. Okay. But then these black women, the average black woman, walk around with a blonde wig or blonde weave in their hair. But Jake hate themselves because they dealing with a white woman. If they're going to get a woman with blonde hair, they want the real deal. They don't want no counterfeit fucking imitation, some hyena with a big loud mouth and 6 to 7. And these average black bitches got 6, 7 kids by different men. And the average black woman is morbidly obese. So you're supposed to choose that, right? You have to be with that. You can't be with some fine little slim snow bunny. You got to be with some big fucking bonquisha with a big blonde wig on her head. Look like an Oreo cookie with a blonde wig on. You dig what I'm saying, man? You see what I'm saying? But these homo niggas will tell you that. Look, fuck that. She's still a sister. She's still an Israelite woman. Okay, then you got to pose the question, right? For you sincere brothers. What are you supposed to do with that? You see what I'm saying? What are you supposed to do with that, bro? But like I said, my advice, I'm going to wrap this up. Hey, man, you brothers out there, you sincere brothers, I'm going to wrap this up. But like I said, man, you deal with whatever you want to deal with. I just had to say that because the video I just saw, but I watch these videos every day. The video I just saw, bro, them hyenas, they was in the fucking airport. Anywhere they go, they don't know how to fucking act. That's predominantly what we see. They could be fat, they could be skinny, whatever. These black women don't know how to act. They act like fucking primates. They act like fucking gorillas, man. Everywhere they go. Then when the cops come snatch them up, it becomes a racial thing. I gotta say, no, it's not even a racial thing. Right? That's right. All the time. It's always them. It's not even, no, it's not a racial thing. So basically, and that's black culture, right? Because you black, you can go out, you can just go somewhere and just act like a fucking monkey, like a wild monkey, because you black. And then when Esau come get your ass, you racist. Because other people got to deal with this shit. And wait a minute, like this whole thing, remember this whole thing? Black fatigue, right? Black fatigue. These Edomites are saying they got black fatigue. All right, I get it. I understand. But then you got black people, other black people that got black fatigue. We've been had black fatigue 30 years ago. Myself, Apostle Tahar Gabar, and the other bishops, and other brothers, bro, we hate niggas. We hate niggas. We hate these niggas, man. We love the elect. The 2/3 of Israel, we don't give 2 fucks about the 2/3 of Israel. They got to go. They got to go. And they're going to go. And we in that time right now, man. Y'all know the scriptures, Amos 9 and 10, Zechariah 13 and 8. Y'all know the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? They have no, that's right, the brothers, they have no accountability. So basically, no, man. Hey, the scripture said what? Esau is the whooping stick of the Lord. He's the minister of the Lord to do evil. So basically, when these Edomite cops or whoever, when Esau come at these 2/3 niggas, that's really the Lord. What do the scriptures say? The Lord said what? If there be evil in the city, have I, the Lord, not done it? So when bad things happen to these niggas, hey, that's the Lord. Okay, wow, okay. Here's another thing before I close out for you brothers. All these little Pookies and Ray Rays running loose in the streets, shooting each other, killing each other. Why are these niggas killing each other? Because most of these little niggas come from sin. I went into this like last year at the camp, and there was these two young Jakes there, two little Pookie niggas. And you know what? I went into this thing deep. We brought out scriptures, and one of the dudes got emotional. He started crying because he knew what was being said was true. I said, the reason none of these young cats out here is out here wilding out and doing the shit that they're doing because their upbringing was fucked up. Their upbringing was fucked up. Why? These dudes come from single parent homes. They were raised by that black woman. They don't have fathers, or they don't even know most of these dudes don't even know who their father is, bro. They don't even know father. They were just raised by Big Shirley or Keisha in a dysfunctional atmosphere where it was always screaming, yelling, hollering. They seen they mama with different dudes coming in and out the house. They got like 5 other siblings with different fathers, all this crazy shit. And then them bitches, them black bitches, they don't care about the kids. Those kids are a paycheck to them. They say, fuck it, let me get pregnant again. First of all, why would you have a baby if you know you can't take care of the baby, right? So if you do it one time, okay, let's say, okay, that was a mistake or whatever, right? Or you was with the dude and then y'all broke up, whatever, he left, or whatever, or he died, whatever the case might be. But then afterwards, if it's hard enough out here and times are tight now, why would you keep getting pregnant? No, because they were sitting on the goddamn welfare. Esau, they hate the white man so much, but the white man is their daddy. That's why when Trump shut down the government and then he told them, y'all ain't gonna be getting no more fucking food stamps, and they went crazy. I better get my, watch, let me die. I'm gonna go out and steal. Going to Walmart stealing. But even when the government, what? Man, get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, man, come on. That's why I'm happy. In Chicago, Walmart said, fuck it, we closing down. In the black areas. They did it. They did it. So now, boom, y'all ain't got Walmart no more. But then them niggas are protesting. Yo, that's racist. That's fucked up. Why y'all closing Walmart for? Why? Y'all racist. Y'all just don't want black people to have nothing. Yeah, that's the mentality, brothers. You see how reprobate Jake is? Jake is gone, man. The 2/3. Now us, we in the truth. We supposed to understand this shit. But like I said, you got to remember, they are not all Israel, which is of Israel. So like we always been telling you, brothers, all these other Israelite camps and these other little minion Israelite homo dudes, they're not men of the Lord. That's the book of Jude. Certain men crept in unawares, ungodly men who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. They were ordained and they got so many powerful demons on them, they don't realize it. Remember, Yahweh said this. It will come a time when those who persecute you will think that they doeth the work of the Lord. Right? Remember, they killed the prophets. These are the same niggas back in the reincarnation, the same guys. Their whole thing is set up. Their whole thing is set up to come against the men of the Lord, man. You see what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. The scriptures don't lie, man. So it's cool. It don't bother us. It's just another day at the office. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't bother you brothers either. You know, because we fuck that. These demons, because they scoffing and shit. Them in there. I'm laughing. I can't believe it. It's like, oh shit, I kind of miss them, the scoffers a little bit. because they don't realize what they're doing, it makes us go hard. It makes us go harder for the truth. You know what I mean, brothers? Like the scriptures say, strive for the truth until death. Strive for the truth until death. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep going hard. So when people come against us, it makes us just go harder for the truth, man. You understand what I'm saying, brothers? That's right. We're going to keep saying it, man. We're going to keep saying it. And that's right. You brothers could deal with any woman you want to deal with. That's right. Myself, I got me a white woman. I got me a white woman. And she has a nice body. She got blonde hair, blue eye. I love it. because I can deal with that if I want to. That's what that's what I find pleasurable. That's what I'm gonna do, and you brothers can follow suit if you choose to. I'm not telling you to do that, but if you want to, you can. That's right. And my woman is from Germany. She's not in America. I don't have an American white woman. My woman is from Germany. You see what I'm saying? So hey, man, them German women be fine as hell, man. You know, for you brothers that have, you know, if you've ever dealt with a woman from another country, they have a whole different mentality than women from America. A whole different mentality. They believe in serving their man. They know how to cook. Man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Why do you think? Hey, wait a minute. The passport bros, them jakes in the world. What do they got? Passports and they got the fuck on. Like I said, they went to the Philippines. They went overseas, man. They went all up. They went to South America, Central America. They went down, but those are the tribes down there, right? Asher, Naphtali. You know what I mean? Them tribes down there. They went down there, man. Peru. You know what I mean? Some of them went to France. They went to Germany. And furthermore, there's a lot of jakes in Germany. Years ago, you know how many jakes I used to meet? They was in the military. And they told me, yo, man, Germany, bro. Yeah, you know, and these were jakes in the world that I met over the years. And there's a lot of black soldiers, you know, Hispanic soldiers, whatever, over there in Germany, stationed over there. A lot of them got wives over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Them German girls, man, they love Jake. They love Jake, man. So, hey, man. And yo, they be subservient. They know how to cook, clean. They know the order. You dig? So, hey, man, you brothers that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. But no matter what, man, like the scriptures say, keep going. All right. You know, like I said, man, today I entertained this little demon today because the spirit was on me to do so. Normally I don't even entertain them, but I wanted to. Just to make this demon make their self look stupid. Because everything I'm saying, you got these jakes in the world that are confirming it. Just go watch these red pill videos, man. These dudes they bringing out all of, and then now you got the black woman, you got the so-called black woman, right? On YouTube up there crying. These bitches are losing. They losing. It's primarily the black woman. They losing. They crying because they can't find the man because all these Jake men are dealing with other women, man. Jake ain't dealing with them no more like that. You still got a small minority of simps, but they don't want them. These women, the guys they want, don't want them. So they up there crying right now. I'm struggling. How come I can't find a man? How come I can't find them? Because of who you are, your attitude, your spirit. You know what I mean? You chose that. You chose your own path. So live with it now. Eat that shit. Swallow that shit like a shot of liquor. You dig what I mean? But with that, brothers, man, I'm going to wrap it up. All right? I'm going to wrap it up. And I say shalom to you sincere brothers of the hopeful elect. I pray the video was edifying to you brothers. And I'll be back with more videos. Shalom.